Yeah, let's talk about this stuff. Oh God. Welcome to GUNTWAVE, where I guess anyone who has a gunt is on the menu now. PPP and SURFER broke up what has to be the most homosexual breakup of this year, definitely. I don't know of all time. It is definitely very, very gay. Wow. Would talk more about Ethan Ralph here tonight. Hey, how's it going, Grim Cheers? Hey, you know, feel free to say what you want. I have a freedom of speech, chat. Go wild. Go wild. Now, here's the thing, guys. I would talk about Ethan Ralph, and we're going to talk about Ethan Ralph tonight. Don't worry. Because there's some stuff to talk about. But I got to tell you, this gay drama with PPP and SURFER, it overlaps that. It overshadows that, I should say. You know, some people asked PPP during the live stream if Ralph got a win here, got a W. Of course, he was like, no, because there's nothing that Ralph did to make this happen. But I don't know, man. You're one of his biggest A-logs, right? You were like the number one troll, the alpha troll, the one who really had an axe to grind against him, the one who really messed with him. And you have a moment where you implode. Of course. Now, he didn't do anything to get that right. You're right about that. But this is the time for him and his side, whatever, to just rejoice in this. And keep in mind, everybody, Ethan Ralph, go fuck off. I don't like that motherfucker. And PPP, we had our issues. We still, I guess, have our issues. Dude, I'm pretty much, I go after anybody, pretty much. Have no friends in this and do not care to have friends in this. Anyway, so yeah, PPP and SURFER. The homosexual relationship that is no longer, and it is very apparent that they were indeed very gay, because you might have roomed with a bro before, a bro that you've spent many years, you grew up with, but you don't do this. You don't go to the level of multiple streams with like bitter hatred, not hatred, just bitter feelings, like very tender. You don't do that. You don't cry like that. No. They're going through all the motions. SURFER is apparently, I mean, he cried on stream about what happened. He cried about the breakup. It keeps on talking about Bible studies. Oh, we could do Bible studies together. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's not happening. That's not. And of course, then you got PPP, who's like, apparently he's raging in his Discord. I don't know if that's true or not, but according to Cal, he's raging in the Discord and also crying as well. So I don't know if you want to take that. But what happened here? I mean, you know what it is. If you've been following with this drama, then you probably already know. But if you don't know, in fact, if anything, if you don't know even who these people are, how do I explain who these people are for someone not in the know? Not in the know on this. Let's see. I don't know. How to begin? PPP is a 300-pound Canadian, greasy Canadian at that, who was one of the biggest A-logs for Ethan Ralph, and Dick Masterson was hilarious in doing that. kind of exposed a new Project 2 thing. It was very funny, very funny. And it's still funny stuff. I find PPP to be funny. What is, I think, even more hilarious, though, is the fact that he was spending $400 not for an apartment, not for a room in an apartment, but for a fucking couch. Wait, hold on here. You mean the biggest A-log against Dick Masterson, the guy who claimed to have a Barbie dream mansion, but it would turn out to just be a crack shack in LA? The biggest A-log didn't even have his own fucking room in his own crack shack? I mean, if I was a Dick Masterson simp or whatever, Dick guard or whatever, I mean, now is the time for harvest. Okay, now is the time. I mean, but whatever. So that's PPP, but that doesn't really fully describe who he is. I mean, we're talking about a holy man. He would probably describe himself as a holy man. I don't know, putting words in his mouth. I'm going to be doing that a lot here. I would describe him as a holy man. He's very religious, likes the Bible, likes Jesus. So does Surfer. In fact, Surfer and PPP go back. They go back. They spent many years together, decades together, growing up, sharing their religion, kind of pushing that forward. I don't know if they were like salespeople. I don't know if they're like Mormons or whatever they were, but they were like missionaries on a mission from God to spread the gospel. Well, PPP was also disgraced, thrown out of the church because of, his actions. Now, he may say, it's because of what Ethan Ralph did, but, I mean, the truth is, I mean, you have actions, you take actions, and you have to own the responsibility for them. Yeah, Ethan Ralph might have exposed certain material. PPP once showed his asshole, his bare asshole. It was perfectly shaven, okay? As pink starfish on a Stream Me. That's an old streaming service that just imploded because of Ethan Ralph, right? Some say Ethan Ralph, or because maybe something on the back end the people just didn't care for or whatever, but I think it was Ethan Ralph. Anyway, so I think that's PPP in a nutshell there, right? A disgraced holy man, kicked out of the church, became the biggest A-log to Ethan Ralph, pretty much led the crusade against the Gunt. Josh Ramoon might have put the call for the hunt, for the harvest. Time to bring in the corn, time to harvest the corn. But let's be honest here. It was PPP that really did it. I mean, if you want to be all cringy about this and kind of describe it as some sort of war effort, I mean, he was one of the top generals, if you will. One of the top dogs. I'll give him that. Top dog. I mean, have you seen his recent streams? He's shirtless. Apparently, the breakup of Surfer. Surfer kept everything. I guess Surfer even owned his shirts. He doesn't even have a fucking shirt. What? So, you have to see his gun as well. All right. Now, time to describe Surfer. Honestly, I don't know how to really describe Surfer other than a schizo. They're both Canadian. Canadian schizo pot smoker. I mean, PPP smokes pot too. They both drink. They both get hella fucking drunk. But just like your typical gay relationship. I mean, you're gonna have if you have the fat guy, 300 pounds, you're gonna have the twink. He's the twink in that situation. Okay. If you saw Surfer, you would think meth head, crackhead. You would think, he probably lives in squalor. And you would be right about that. You would be right. And some people really like Surfer, and some people really like PPP. So what I'm going to say here is probably going to upset some people. That's okay. That's fine. If you can't laugh at them in this situation and really admit that, hey, guys, it's embarrassing. I mean, they should have kept this stuff out from the public. But since they couldn't, we're going to make fun of it like we make fun of everybody else. And my personal stuff gets out there, make fun of it. I'll make fun of it with you. Okay? That's what we do. That's what we do. But yeah, if you can't laugh at that, then maybe check yourself. Maybe you have some sort of bias here. What's going on? See, there's a couple things I want to talk about with this breakup. This breakup here. One, the big thing, my takeaway. Well, let me put that on the back burner real fast. I want to say this. I'm not surprised that this happened. I'm not surprised that PPP and SURFER are no longer in a homosexual relationship. No longer living together. And that's what it was, guys. Joshua Moon's right about that. PPP has a waxed asshole. And there's only one reason why men wax their asshole. It's to take it up the ass. That's the only reason. The other reason I think he's a homosexual is because homosexuality in some cases is a genetic thing for some people. And I have reason to believe from the stuff I've seen that maybe Ashton's father was in a homosexual relationship with a black man. There's images out there that seem like he was really close with this black individual. Maybe there could have been some homosexual relationships there. So I'm just saying, there's a genetic thing, possibly, and he was living together really closely with this twink, a meth head, I don't know, constant drunk surfer guy. So, I'm not surprised that this happened. Have you ever spent time like in a hotel? Pretty much what I'm asking is, have you ever spent time with one of your buddies? It could be one of your best friends growing up. Like they are your best friend. Like you trust them with everything. But then you spend time with them, like you, I don't know, spend a couple nights in a hotel, whatever. And you get to realize real fast, just because you're friends with them doesn't mean you can tolerate their shit. And I guess pun wasn't intended there, but and that's the reality. Just because you're friends with somebody, just because you like playing, games with them, you like hanging out with them, whatever, you like talking shit with them, it doesn't mean they're good roommates. It doesn't mean that you want to live with them. In fact, if anything, you'll learn real fast, and a lot of people do. They have this experience where they room with a friend, they grew up with somebody, and they find out that they're a lazy sack of shit that can't even take a dump right. And that's the situation here. Yeah, it's Surfer, the twink that apparently cleaned up everything, but that's suspect. And then PPP, the obese, greasy-ass motherfucker can't even shit right. He's so fucking fat. When he takes a shit, apparently, I guess the turd gets stuck between the ass cheeks, and I don't know, when he gets up, it just leaves a skid mark right on the toilet seat, not a skid mark in the bowl. We got this from Surfer, when Surfer was claimed that he cleans the shit. Surfer has to clean up PPP's shit off the toilet. That's pretty low. If that was me, if that was you, what would you do? If PPP was your roommate, and you had to... No, honest to God, I don't care if you're like a PPP sicko fan or whatever. If PPP was your roommate, and you go into the bathroom and you see shit on the toilet seat, and you know it's not yours, what the fuck do you do? I tell you what you do. You tell that motherfucker to clean that up, or get the fuck out. Get out. Clean it up, or get out. But Surfer really likes PPP. Even more evidence why they could be really close in a very homosexual way. Really likes PPP, is dependent on his friendship. Very close and tender friendship. So he cleans up this shit and thinks nothing of it. I'm just going to clean up my friendship and think nothing of it. It's like, okay, man, all right. I don't even do that with my wife. I see that, I'm like, oh, okay, that's what we're doing. I'm like, all right, you're cleaning that shit up. I know you guys wouldn't do it. I know you guys would not clean it up. Here's the thing. Like, even if it wasn't for the shitting on the toilet seat, the reality is, just because you're friends with somebody doesn't mean they're a good roommate. Okay? You can learn about how lazy they are. According to Surfer, he did all the cleaning. Which, okay, that's suspect. Because I don't know if you've seen the videos, the number of streams have been out. But if Surfer calls what he does cleaning, like, he needs to redefine that. There's dirt and grime all over the place. First off, there's a video where there's like junk and garbage and trash by the door. Are you cleaning the house? Are you just moving it all to the door? What's going on? Are you living in squalor? Is your level of cleaning kind of like a Gothic King Cobra where, it's okay, you know? And kind of getting ahead of myself here. That's how I kind of see how Surfer's going to go. Okay, but we'll talk about the trajectory, like where these two are going to go, because maybe they get back together, maybe they stay separate. What happens if they stay separate? Oh man, shit! I'm getting excited. You saw that? Fuck. Shit! I'm getting sloppy drunk like Surfer over here. Fuck. Oh, man. How you guys doing anyway? Let me ask you this. Who won in this situation? PPP, Surfer, or chat? Who won in this situation? Oh, God. So, yeah, Surfer claims he cleans the house, but the house looks like garbage. Instead of cleaning the house, he's streaming or cooking. That's good that you can cook, bro. How about you clean up the house, though? I might be a little concerned about the kitchen. I haven't really taken too much notice of the kitchen. I wonder if the cleaning duties have been lax there as well. People would praise Surfer for his cooking abilities, but I don't know, man. I don't know if you would eat anything out of that kitchen. I don't know if you would eat anything coming out from that apartment. Have you seen it? It's a fucking slum. And the irony of the whole thing is what makes this thing hilarious. Okay? To put this in perspective, if I was Dig Masterson or Ethan Ralph, I'd be like, wait a second. You mean the guy that gave us the hardest time, our biggest fucking troll, was living in squalor this whole time? Paying $400 to live on a couch that was drenched in sweat and piss? Let me show you this couch, man. Let me show you this couch. Oh, he probably seen an image of it. It is definitely piss. It has definitely been peed on. This couch has seen some stuff. It's been through some stuff. This couch right here, this is what $400 gets you in Surfer's apartment. Would you sleep on this couch for $400? Someone's going to pay you $400 to sleep on this couch. Would you do it? Do you want lice? Do you want to be laying your head down on some greasy mattress, greasy cushion? Do you want that? No. You don't want that. Probably get MRSA from this bitch. Probably smells like ball soup and shit. It looks disgusting. There's a darkness on the mattress, and I don't think that's shade. I think that's dampness from sweat and piss and whatever. I mean, and maybe some of it's PPPs, maybe some of it's Surfers. I don't know. But if PPP has been sleeping on that thing, living on that thing, like I said, if I was Dick Masterson or Ethan Ralph, now would be the time to just have fun with this shit. Take this guy to town. Take him to task. Go on a well hunt. Dude. PPP, instead of streaming or doing anime reviews, why don't you get your life together? See, that's the other thing. Apparently, I thought that was out of irony, but apparently people actually look up to PPP as if he's some sort of influence, as if he's an internet dad. People would joke around saying that he's the new Daddy Jim after Mr. Medicare disappeared and came back and was a little bitch. I mean, he was a little bitch. He didn't say anything. He just made fun of Mersh, but that's about it. I mean, it was nice hearing his voice, but think about it. Come on. It's nice hearing your voice. Thank you. Nice reunion, but you didn't really do much. I mean, every take that Jim got, you can probably get from like Salty Cracker or something else. Anyway. But yeah, people would call him Daddy Jim or the Internet Dad or whatever. But I thought that was out of irony. I thought people were being ironic about that. But some people, no. Some people actually look up to Ashton Parks, PPP, as if he's some sort of role model. Is this that SNL skit with Chris Farley? Is this what it is? We're living in the van down by the river is where you want to go, is what you want to achieve. Actually, living in a van down by the river is better than spending $400 to live on a fucking couch. What? Are you telling me you can't do better? That's all you got? Bro, what the fuck? What did PPP to do to disgrace with his family? I don't know, man. It seems like you should be able to contact your brother. Hey, I need another place to stay because I'm not spending $400 to live on this couch. Dude, it is fucking crazy. But some people actually look up to the guy. And I have to say, if you're one of them and you're like, you mean it seriously, reevaluate your situation, reevaluate your decisions in life. I mean this in general, not just with PPP, but like if you go around life and your actions, the actions you take are based on, this YouTuber would do this thing, or this internet person, this podcast person would do this thing, or he talked like this, he liked this product, I want to try this product or whatever. If that's the way you operate, really reevaluate yourself, because all these people, myself included, are fucked up. They're all fucked up. Some more than others. And by God, they're no fucking role model. Jesus Christ. PPP's no one's fucking savior. He's no one's daddy. He's the big dog to Ethan Ralph and Dig Masterson. Okay. And Nick Fuentes. But it's easy to make fun of Nick Fuentes. He fucks cat boys. There you go. Want to do it again? Repeat the joke? Okay, he fucks cat boys and he's a Catholic grifter. Want to make that into a 2-hour stream? Sure. Just repeat the same thing over and over again. Yeah, there you go. Okay. But my point is like, people look up to these guys and they think they have some sort of friendship with them. They have like some sort of bond with them. Like they feel like there's a connection. And it's the same way some of these fucking simps have a connection with those e-girls or whatever. You don't have that connection. Like the YouTuber or podcast person or internet person you I don't know, watch a lot of, listen to a lot of, they're not your friend. They're not your buddy. They're not like your... I mean, they're no one to really look up to. Like, you might like some of their stuff that they say, but would you really like them if you saw them in person and got to really know their shit? Got to really know what they do? Would you? Probably not. Probably not. But, you know, liking someone's streams to where you're like, you know, I could probably hang out with that guy. That's one thing. That's one level. Taking it to 11 is when you go, oh, not only would I hang out with that person, but he's my role model. I want to follow in his footsteps. If that's the case, your course in life is, your aim in life is to be jobless, to have no prospects, be a holy man that's kicked out of your church. Okay. Good. Oh, and do anime reviews for money. For $50 a review. What? What? Look, the Surfer streams are intolerable. They're hard to get through because it's like Gothic King Cobra. Like Surfer needs like he needs like a bite-sized Surfer. That's what he needs. Surfer needs a bite-sized Surfer channel that will take like the bits and pieces that he says is like really good and kind of crop it together. Okay. So Surfer streams are a little intolerable. PPP streams are like, first off, put on a shirt. The other thing is, how long are you going to be in this hotel room? Who's paying for this hotel room? Are you kidding? The super chats needed to pay for this hotel room? Is your brother paying for it? Is it the anime review that's paying for it? Wait, how are you eating? You know, food at a hotel sucks. Are you getting fast food all the time? Oh, you probably are. That has to add up. My thing is that when I see PPP streams, I just have a lot of questions about his longevity, about his situation. It's like, dude, maybe you need to focus on what's going on. Like, get a foundation. Like when you have things in order, okay, you could slack off for an hour or two and stream, because that's what this is. Every time anyone's streaming on YouTube or Twitch or whatever they're using, it's taking time with what they're not doing, which is getting stuff together. I don't know, applying for a job, researching stuff, reading. I don't know, spending time advancing themselves and working out, or cleaning the house, or cleaning oneself. Or actually watching the anime you're supposed to review, right? The other thing, let's talk about the anime stuff. So, PPP now, his content's going to be, I'm going to review anime, but I don't think he likes anime. In fact, I want to say he doesn't like anime. I'm pretty sure he doesn't. He watched Perfect Blue and liked it. Perfect Blue's good. I mean, someone can like Cowboy Bebop and not like anime. There's a lot of people who like Cowboy Bebop or Attack on Titan, but they don't really like anime. They just like the one specific one and don't care about anything else. It's kind of like when you were in high school, product of the 90s, when I was in high school, everybody liked Ninja Scroll, the motion picture. I don't know about the series, but everyone liked that movie, Ninja Scroll. Everyone liked it. The jocks liked it. The fucking... of course, the goth kids liked it. The jocks liked it. The punk kids liked it. The preppy girls, they liked that shit too. They thought it was cool, but they weren't really into anime. They wouldn't really care for all the other stuff or whatever. But so now PPP is gonna review it for money, and he thinks that's not like, you know, hypocritical or whatever, because it's a tangible item, tangible thing that he can give someone for a review. Okay, I actually have no problem with him doing it for money. It's that he doesn't like doing it. It's like, you know, when you watch all those porn videos, those chicks sucking dick, they don't actually like doing that. They don't like doing it. That's the truth. They like getting the money for doing that. You know, those prostitutes and escorts that you might, I don't know if you do bang them, but if you do, they don't enjoy actually sucking your dick and fucking you. They enjoy getting the money for it. That's what they enjoy. So they're doing something they don't really enjoy for money. But then again, I guess the same thing could be said for anyone working a 9 to 5, working at a call center. They don't enjoy that job. They do it for the money. Yeah, okay, well, how much is the money? You know, is it worth it for you? So I see people kind of going at PPP about this, be like, oh, he's whoring himself out for money. He's doing something he doesn't like to do. But the defense on that is like, well, I mean, do you like your job? What do you do for money? What do you do for a living? I mean, do you like it? If you don't, then I mean, what are you doing? It's a grift in that, you know, it's his way to, I guess, try to pay the bills that he's gonna have to pay for. I don't know how long it's gonna last, because that hotel is gonna get expensive fast. And when the cleaning ladies see what that motherfucker does to the toilet, he's going to be banned from the place. Even if his brother does pay the tab. When the cleaning ladies go in and see the disgusting mess the bathroom's in, PPP is going to get banned. And in that hotel or motel might call up another one and be like, hey, do not take this client. His brother pays. But what he does to that bathroom is horrible. Just horrible. See, PPP openly hates most anime. See, that's the thing. It's kind of like, well, you're doing it for a troll. Troll commissions for money. Well, I mean, how do you guys feel about that? Some people like that. You like that? Why? Why would you put yourself to do that? If you don't like anime, why would you watch it? All his reviews are going to be like takes from someone. He's just going to tear it apart. I guess that's the thing. It'd be like watching AVGN from when Angry Video Game Nerd, when he tears into, shitty video games. That is kind of funny. And that's kind of fun to watch someone go through the misery of playing a shitty game and then giving a review that you'd be like, yeah, that game is shit. I can't believe you played that thing. And yeah, I agree with you. Oh my God, you went through it all. But PPP is doing this based on commission. It's not like he was building up a catalog of reviewing shitty anime or anime from reviewed from a perspective of someone who hates anime already. He's like doing this for commission. I mean, I get that AVG and gets sponsorships, and they have all sorts of other shit going on with the Screenwave. Is that the guys? Those people who really hate them. Anyway, but it's something, as far as I'm aware of, I don't think James Rolfe is doing it for commission. Of course, now he's doing it for YouTube money and promotional material, but because he built a platform like that. But he's on like, pay me $50 and I'll play this shitty game. Oh, let's talk about Surfer streams. He needs to stop talking about the Bible studies. Honestly, do you want to hear Bible studies from Surfer? Is that what you want? If it was up to me, I would ask Surfer and PPP to get the band back together. They're better together than they are separate. I mean, I watched the PPP's Cacadia. Is that it? That's what it's called? Living in Cuckland in Canada. It was missing something. It was missing Surfer. It was missing that. It really was. It was hard to get through. It felt awkward. It felt really awkward, man. Maybe it's a phase because he has to find his new groove now that he's doing it solo. But if it was up to me, if I was in his shoes, I'd be like, look, okay, we'll do the show together, but we can't live together. And I think things would be better that way. They had a falling out because they lived together. They shared one shithole apartment. That's really what it is, okay? They shared one shithole apartment where PPP spent $400 to live on a couch. He got I guess he got food and stuff and whatever. But that would be hell. I could not do that with my best friend. I could barely even do that with my wife. Shit. Most married men couldn't. Oh my God, you need your own personal time. Oh God. God, I mean, like, imagine that, living in that sort of situation. Yeah, you could even do it with your best friend. So it was up to me. If I was in their shoes, I would get the band back together just for the show, but agree to live separately. And there you go. But their Surfer streams, all he talks about, he spent 3 streams talking about PPP. I know PPP had a 5-hour stream where he was talking, reacting to, what was it, the Baked Alaska trial. And giving takes that was even shit compared to Ricada. I mean, some of the stuff he was saying was like, well, the reason why the defense attorney is doing this, I mean, you see why he's badgering the witness, and he's trying to get a rise out of the witness to show the judge that, hey, this witness is prone to anger, man. It's probably not going to work, but that's why he was doing it. But anyway. During that 5-hour stream, he spent many times, bringing up Surfer. And they don't have jabs. Like any sort of breakup, you choose a side. PvP or Surfer. You just choose a side. They're going to make all sorts of jabs. Okay? They're going to say all sorts of disparaging remarks about the other. It always happens. But then they'll say, one might say, oh, but I like him. And they'll do some sort of gesture to virtue signal to them or to signal to them. That, hey, remember this? Hey, remember me? Don't forget about me. He saw that. They were both doing it. That's real awkward. I think Surfer was the worst about it, though. He had 3 streams dedicated to that shit. Chain smoking cigars, listening to... Fuck, what the fuck he was listening to? They need to stop. Either get the band back together or, like, stop talking about the, I guess, relationship drama. Or if you're going to do it, go for the kill. Just go for the kill. What I mean is, if you're going to have these petty jabs, why don't you just go all the way and just release all the dirty stuff? Just do it. You know, T-Clips is circling and watching for that stuff. Apparently, Surfer's working with T-Clips now, so there's that. That's something. You know, Ethan, Ralph, and Dick are watching. They're waiting for some juicy stuff to come out. We all are, in a way. I mean, I would cover it, of course. I mean, that's what we do on here on GUNTWAVE. We talk about these fat losers, myself included. Jesus, there has to be a boring day, though. If all these other fat losers would stop fucking up, I'd talk about myself, but who wanted to hear that? Oh, man. I guess before we move on to Ethan Ralph stuff, let me ask you guys, what is the longevity here? Who's gonna last longer, like streaming and producing content? Is it gonna be PPP or is it gonna be Surfer? Oh, hey, what's going on, chat? ZXV, Deadman still traumatized by me? Not at all, but I did see your comment about how apparently PPP also donated to the Gunt during the, I guess the armistice, if you want to call it that, during the peacetime. So, all right. So I'm guessing ZXV is really upset at PPP and just wants to crucify him too. I mean, shit, I might have been drunk one time and donated to Ethan Ralph. I mean, we do stupid stuff while we're drunk. I mean, we could have, I guess, I don't know, could have done worse than donate to Ethan Ralph a long time ago. I'm sorry I gave him $5. Maybe I was drunk and I was feeling sorry for the demon baby. Was like, man, maybe this $5 will help out the baby. But I was wrong because the money went to Maker's Mark. Of course it would. Of course it would. You know, when you think with your heart, you're not thinking right. You know? Speaking of faith, and I do need to read the chat. I'll take a look at the chat. I asked you guys some questions. We'll take a look at that stuff. Let me show you guys this. So faith, the mother of the demon baby, has been talking about the 6'3" Chad boyfriend she has. People have been speculating that it could be a basketball American, a black guy. And, well, here's the receipt. The receipt has been dropped, and that hand is definitely not a Caucasian. Okay. Some people were saying Chinese. That would have to be one dark Chinese motherfucker. I don't know anything about that. That's weird. I've never... And 6'3" Chinese men? I mean, what are we talking about? That's an anomaly. No. We're talking... This guy's black. This guy's black. This guy is a light shade black who is doing what black guys do. Fucking fat white chicks. Now, I mean, this black guy's sticking around for the baby. He's sticking around caring for a baby. That's something that black guys tend to not do. I mean, I wish he did more of that. But here he is, sticking around for the baby. A baby that's not even his. He's gonna raise he's gonna raise Ethan Ralph's baby. What? A black guy is gonna help raise Ethan Ralph's baby. You can't make that up. I mean, it would be a parody if you did. It's like, oh, I got the. If someone told me they were gonna come up with some sort of web series or this comic idea, I don't know, of like, oh shit, you got this ultra conservative, alt-right leaning podcast. The host knocks some chick up. He doesn't care about the baby. He doesn't stick around, even though he pushes traditional values on the show, being the savior of the white race on the show. Not only does he not stick around for the baby, but the baby, the mother of the baby, goes, I guess, starts dating a black guy, and that black guy is now the father for the baby. Is taking on the father role. What? It's like, okay, all right. So, I mean, here's the thing. We gotta be serious, though. We gotta be serious. I mean, there's a good chance in this relationship that things could go wrong. Okay? I'm just saying. With statistics at all. I don't know. But, I mean, if Faith thought it was bad when Ethan Ralph got mad and tried to put hands on her, tried to choke her, what happens when she pisses off Tyrone or whoever this guy is? I mean, you know, is he tamed? Is he more tamed that way? You know, or is he more, you know, more tied into his roots, more African? You know, not taking that shit, not taking any word from a woman. Especially a white woman. Gonna fuck the oppression out from you. Shit. Gonna beat the oppression out of you. Oh, goddamn. I wonder if Faith has to go into some sort of like slave cage. Has to get whipped and beaten to atone for the sins of her ancestors or some shit. That'd be some crazy shit, man. That'd be fucking wild. Domesticated. That's the word I was looking for. Domesticated. But, you know, and a black guy, that's going to be a cuck. That is, you know, if Faith found, you know, a black guy. I wonder how often that is actually. You know, there's a lot of single parent households in the black community. How often is it that another guy kind of comes in there, tries to get close with that baby mama, knowing that she has a baby, but instead of hitting quit, he stays. He stays around and try to assume that role model, try to assume that role right there. How often does that happen? Oh, that's weird. I wouldn't do that, man. Shit. Oh, that has to piss Ethan Ralph off. That has to. You know, if that comes up on the show, I mean, you could try to like super chat or donate to whatever to Ethan Ralph with some like message. I wonder if he blocked. He did block Faith. I wonder if he blocked. She's dating a black guy. You just keep on saying that. Your child's raised by a black guy. And Faith, if everything's going well for you, and for some reason you see the stream and everything's going well for you, then don't worry about what I say or all that stuff. I hope for the best. I hope for the best for the demon baby, okay? I hope things go well. And I also hope that your family takes everything they can out from Ethan Ralph. It would be great to watch him be, I don't know, just gutted like that. It'd be great. It'd be well deserved from all the shit he's done. but then you'll get shit for donating to the gun. I say if you donate to the gun with a troll message, why not? I mean, what are you donating? $1? Pfft, okay, it's $1. You know what does that dollar get you? Okay, I'm talking about $1 here. Now there's some people like ZXV0 or whatever her name is that will probably try to crucify you for it, but they need to look. I mean, it's $1, $2. Who cares? It was a troll message too. I think they can get over that. Anyway, of course, now some people were speculating, how long is Pantsu going to be in this relationship with Ethan Ralph? Some people were kind of speculating that Pantsu is on a trajectory to get more E-fame, and that really her goal is to, about being close to close to Ethan Ralph, is to get closer to Dick, to ride Dick. But my thing with that is, I think she already had her opportunity. If Pantsu wanted to ride Dick Masterson for E-fame, didn't she already have that opportunity by being close to Dick? Hasn't she been close to Dick already? Wasn't she already at Dick's mansion? Dick's Barbie dream house? So, if she wanted, and Dick's open for threesomes and all that shit, so it wouldn't take much, and Dick wouldn't say no to her. I don't think so, anyway. He likes horse-faced women. Have you seen his girlfriend? He likes sloppy seconds from Maddox. Have you seen his girlfriend? That's what she is. She's a cum sponge of Maddox. I mean, you could say all you will about Maddox, but that's pretty much what Dick is doing. I mean, Dick is fucking a cum sponge, a Maddox cum sponge. That's embarrassing. That's disgusting. I mean, you guys, what if one of you guys, what would happen if Surfer started fucking Pantsu? If Surfer fucked Pantsu or Nora or Faith, if PPP somehow fucked Surfer, sorry, that happens on the regular. If PPP actually served Nora or Faith or Pantsu, you would say, man, that's disgusting. That's Ethan Ralph's sloppy seconds. What are you doing? You're fucking Ralph's cum sponge. Don't do that. That's horrible. Why would you do that? Oh man, I totally missed something too. Totally glossed over that. Apparently, going back to the Surfer stuff, if you watch the Surfer streams, apparently, according to Surfer, and this is how you know Surfer's full of shit. According to Surfer, him and PPP had on occasion, I know, partied at casinos, snorted cocaine, and fucked a black chick or something. Dude, they're either virgins or they're gay. Those are the two choices. They had not fucked any black prostitutes. I don't see that happening. Snorted coke at a casino, partying up like that. No, this fucking needs. They don't get out much except for getting groceries, getting drugs, and weed, and then whatever. I get beer. They're not having party life. Shit. The way Surfer was talking, you'd think he would. The way Surfer was talking, you would think he would find Dick Masterson's personal life to be glamorous and be like something he would aspire towards. What? So Surfer most definitely shouldn't be doing Bible studies. Okay? Surfer most definitely shouldn't be, unless he wants to be really reformed. But what it's going to be like the Rev guy doing Bible studies. You know, Rev. Shanny for Christ, that guy. When he does Bible studies, it's fake and hollow and stupid. When Surfer does Bible studies, it's going to be fake, hollow, and stupid. That's what it's going to be. Bible studies from just a random internet personality. Why? I don't even like Bible studies from people who present themselves to be all like scholars of the Bible and all that shit. Because the whole time I'm listening to it, I'm like, who the fuck are you? I'm curious what you do when the camera's off. I'm curious what you do behind closed doors. Oh, I bet you look at some dirty ass fucking porn, don't you? Oh yeah, I bet you have some girls on the side, maybe some guys on the side. Oh yeah, I bet you do some dirty shit. Yeah. Some of these messages are hidden. Let's see. If I've made some Eisenhorn. Okay, Eisenhorn's in here. I didn't notice. Yeah, if there's any message that is hidden, feel free to show them. Feel free to show them. I know. Hey, what's going on, Eisenhorn? What's going on, guys? Sorry, I've been ranting a lot this stream. Really no pauses, except for taking another puff on a cigar and a swig of beer. He's just on fire talking about this shit. So what do you guys think about this? What are your thoughts are? Let me take a look at the chat here. Surfer has a record of going to black parties to drill for oil. Maybe he does. I mean, he would have to find the one black chick that'll probably give him a pity fuck, a cultural diversity pity fuck. They're not really hard to get. All you have to do is be friends with a black chick and tell her that you've never dated a black chick before, and all of a sudden, the option is on the table. Do you take it? I mean, everyone else has. Do you take it? I would say no. Don't. But if you do, make sure you put a rubber on, man. Fuck. ZXV. Well, I guess Nora and Pantsu are men. Yeah, Nora's pretty manly. She has some thick eyebrows. But Nora's the one who was smart and got away. Nora's the one who wised up, got away, and left. What if Zidane left too? What if Zidane and Nora have hooked up? That'd be something, right? I mean, we haven't really seen Zidane's quality of women. I mean, how likely is it that Nora sent Zidane a nude pic? Maybe I don't know, a breast photo or something, a boob pic. How about that? Quite fetching. She has a mustache. She has a mustache and sideburns. She'd let that stuff go. She can have a full-on beard, better than mine. It wouldn't have the spot right here. It wouldn't be so spotty. Be a real man's beard. Shit, man. She should. Nora should just grow her beard out and embrace her manliness. Come out as trans. Be like the one trans guy that Ethan Ralph dated and had sex with. That could be an interesting angle to add more pressure to the kill stream, to make it lose more followers, supposedly, if you wanted to. But I was really thinking about this. The people who are still watching or listening to the kill stream, I don't think you're shaking them off. I think the ones that I don't see them being shaken off. If they do leave, they're going to leave for a show that's better. And Salty Cracker, you might not like some of his takes. You might think they're really far out there. Or maybe you think they're spot on and accurate. The thing is, Salty Cracker's audience and the Killstream audience would be about the same. But I'm pretty sure Salty Cracker takes him up. Because I don't know anything personal about that guy. I don't know anything about his personal life. Was that the Cracker guy? If he had anything embarrassing, we should talk about it here. He's not fat. He's not a gunt, but it would be something. That would be an interesting punch. Zidane's still coming back, guy. He just left. Really bad phone reception. All right. You look like you need to take a streaming Nora, Deadman. I do. I need to take some advice from Nora. No, Zidane is still getting them ciggies. Looking for the high quality cigarettes, man. And what's that shit about? Shit, I didn't even finish my thoughts about Pantsu. I mean, the question there for you guys, I'll make sure to pay attention to the chat, okay? I swear, okay? Okay? Pay attention. The questions are, How long do you see Pantsu staying with Ethan Ralph? Think about... I mean, Pantsu's trying to be like Trad Woman, but how long is that going to last? When is it going to be when she's like trying to ask Ethan Ralph to do some things around the house? Like some, you know, bare minimum maintenance things, like some basic plumbing stuff, basic carpentry, maybe fix something at the house or whatever. You think he could do that? You think he could do anything basic? You think he could mow the yard? You think he could take out the trash? You think Ethan Ralph could stop streaming for a little bit and take out the trash, or stop sleeping and drinking or smoking pot or whatever he's doing now to take out the trash? Do basic stuff. I mean, how long is that going to last? How long is Pantsu going to be cleaning up the house, making everything all tidy, doing the dishes, doing his clothes, making sure the shit streaks in his underwear are washed out? How long is Pantsu going to be doing that? It's not something you just fall into and you're happy with. She might go through the motions for a little bit, but I mean, it's not going to last. It's not going to last at all. Let's see. Grim Cheer says to predict around Christmas. Grim Cheer says, yeah, before the end of the year. It will end in fisticuffs. The horse will fight for her life. She will. And I think she'll win. I think she'll win. Unless the Gunt does like a sumo move and like... If he uses his weight, she's dead. Let's see, ZXV. Well, if people watch a guy who can't even clean feces off his ass, then Ralph ain't so bad. Yeah. That was, I think, one of the funniest bits. One of the funniest things to take away from the whole PPP surfer thing is you find out how much of a slob PPP actually is. I know some of you guys probably been thinking it. I mean, some guys have been saying that he's a lolcow. I'm in that camp. I mean, if someone like Gothic King Cobra is a lolcow, then someone like Surfer most definitely is. Surfer. I see a lot of similarities between Surfer. I see some similarities between Surfer and Gothic King Cobra. Except, I mean, the cook, they live in squalor. I guess they have a job. And then I guarantee you, though, Surfer's going to be taken over by chat. He's going to be manipulated and taken over by chat. And he keeps on streaming like that as often as he does and dedicates his life to it. Dude, it's going to be Gothic King Cobra with Bible studies. It's going to be weird. It's going to be weird. Okay? PPP, on the other hand, he's on the path to becoming like a death fat. I know he's supposed to be doing a weight loss challenge or something, but I don't see that last thing. No. If the anime stuff doesn't work, he's probably doing like mukbang videos and stuff like that. Or just do more drama videos. Shit. Drama streams, man. Why not? Talk about other internet fucking losers. A surfer will replace Chris Chan. Oh, is that the trajectory? Is that where this ends? Now that would be something. Does surfer think he lives in a multiple dimension? Does he believe in the dimensional merge? Wait, does Surfer have it? Does he have his own Sonic shoe? Let's see. Last scan. PPP and Surfer had moments. They helped take down New Project 2. That was entertaining. It was entertaining. Very entertaining. Guys, I find PPP to be funny. I do. But I think they're better together. They just can't live together. But, of course, lately, PPP's takes have been really fucking, like, cringe. Like, let's take what was the Jan 6 thing, calling it, saying Trump incited a riot, like parroting the fucking talking points of some fucking CNN or like what the fuck? What is this shit? What? It's cover more and more that I'm like, wait a second, this guy's a fucking libtard. What the fuck? Makes sense. He's a fucking Canadian, I guess. I don't know. That's stupid, man. That's fucking stupid. You want a surfer coin? Ask Josh to make a surfer coin, man. Ask Surfer to make a... not Surfer. Ask Josh to make a surfer coin. Maybe getting destroyed by a single stream. I was grifting. See, how long do you think the anime reviews are going to last? Yeah, Kyo Pedos, I fully agree with that. He was better when he was A-logging, not the political commentary shit. Most definitely. And that could be said for a lot of people. Look, if you build up a following, a platform with your political takes, then why change? But if your platform is pretty much from your following is from A-logging and talking shit about other idiots on the internet, then stick with that. The moment you start getting political, no matter which way it is, it's gonna get weird. And it's like, it seems like it's how far are you gonna lean into it? Are you gonna be a pussy fucking moderate? Are you gonna go all the way? Are you gonna go all the way? And go to the extreme? How extreme are you gonna get? Man. There's still plenty of retards to make fun of, like IP2 makes it possible. Kiwi Farms make it possible. Cal makes it possible. I mean, there's all sorts of shit to talk about. Shit. If Ethan Ralph has another... I mean, honestly, the kill stream Ethan Ralph this week have been kind of low-key. Either that or... And it's like the drama between PPP and SURFER just overlapped it. So if they continue to have pretty much nothing going on, well, then we're just going to have to move them on. We're going to have to look at other targets or other individuals, you know? I mean, I said before, there's the amazing atheist. There's any sort of death vat that we could talk about. It'd be great. I'm a massive starfish licker. Not gonna lie. Bronx Beats, you make music, right? I think he makes music. I thought I saw his channel. It's like rave music or something. Surfer is batshit insane. He'll go and be on A-log for the ages. PvP is fooked. Yeah. Surfer, I could see him inviting or meeting with some strange individuals, some low-key strange individuals that are like, kind of like the way Gothic King Cobra would, you know? Meet up with other drunks and, you know, meth heads and whatever, and bring them over for some really fucked up streams. You watch, man. Let Surfer continue streaming. The chat needs to take him over in a way, steer him away from the PPP stuff, and just watch him grow. I think it'd be interesting. He's the new project, you know. He's like, in a way, he's like the new Chris Chan. He's just sort of you're I don't know. It's a project. I mean, he's a total schizo. He's a total schizo. So far, what I've seen is that he'll say a lot. He'll say he won't give in to the chat, that he won't talk about certain stuff, but if you keep on asking, he loves that attention. If you keep on asking, eventually he'll give in. Like, supposedly, you know, he gave out this information that supposedly PPP is simping for this Louisiana girl. That's Louisiana succubus. All right, the Cajun succubus. Which, if that's the case, well, that makes things interesting. That would explain why the homosexual relationship isn't working anymore. Because PPP found a Louisiana succubus that's willing to peg him and take care of him. All he has to do is call her mommy. That'll be good. Or maybe she calls him daddy. Maybe he likes that. He probably would. But it's just it's an online relationship, which is just as real as any other online relationship, like Gator's, Gator's Colombian blonde, busty, big ass Colombian babe, whatever that he's supposedly dating. Good, okay, no one believes that. No one believes that. Jesus Christ, who believes that nonsense? Yeah. Nordic Nightmare. I'm shocked the surfer didn't show up for Justice for Jan 6. He's the type that would, right? He would fall for something. He would fall for a Fed operation. He would. Whatever. Chat needs. If there's a mission that chat should go on, I think it would be to try make Surfer more comfortable about being more extreme. Okay. We want Surfer to be as extreme about his political opinions as possible. Okay? We want that. That's going to be great. It's going to be fun. And he's on Odyssey, so it should be great. What's the worst that's going to happen? I mean, they just kick him off or cause an issue with Odyssey? It's an experiment, guys. It's fun. If he doesn't do it, I guess Cool Petos could... make a better surfer. Make a better surfer in PPP. I gotta say, Cool Petos is better than Medicare. The real deal, when Jim came back, it was good hearing his voice again. Like I said earlier, it was like a reunion with, I don't know, it was a good reunion. Like you liked the voice. It was like, okay, it kind of brought me back to old times, listening to this guy while playing Halo or whatever. But like his takes, everything he said, you could pretty much get anywhere else. It was just dunking on Mersh, which is like, okay, that was kind of unexpected. But what about all these other losers that you were close with and you're not going to say anything about because you're a pussy? Okay, talk about COVID. Okay. Apparently he's still like super afraid of the coof. Okay. All right. You have cancer, right? You're smoking and you're afraid of the coof? Shut the fuck up. Do you fake Jim better than real Jim? Most definitely, man. Most definitely. And when Jim started going started teetering out, he started doing like anime stuff, right? He was obsessed with manga or whatever. Is that PPP's path? Except PPP doesn't even like it. Imagine if PPP did manga reviews. Dude, that should be commissioned. Ask PPP to do a manga review. I bet you the first one he's be like, I don't even know how to fucking read this thing. You know? You'd be like, you read it backwards. This is garbage. What fucking mongoloids do they have when they're in Japan? They don't know how to make a proper book, proper comic. That's something, I don't know. Probably wouldn't be how he would say it. But, I don't know. I could see it happening. Because I don't know. You think PPP's read a manga before? Come on. Has he? No. And he did a review of Gator's favorite anime just to dunk on Gator. Wasn't it an anime about like lolicon and shit? Dude, that's going too hard. That's dude. You would do the you would ingest you ingest the poison of your enemy just to make fun of him about it. What the fuck, dude? Dead man is from Louisiana. Sure. No, I'm not nearly as Cajun. No. I'm from Saudi Arabia. I'm the product of a Saudi Arabian prince. They gave me away to some other people. Fucking A. Don't forget Jim is the reason David Stay started streaming. That's right. Who's paying? Oh, nobody's paying. Oh, nobody's paying. And I said this before. I know no one's going to donate, which is great. No one donates to me, which is fucking great. Okay? Don't donate to the live streams. I don't understand why people do it. I've been thinking about this for a while. I don't even understand why someone would just throw in some super chats. That's some guy who's just talking shit. Maybe reading, I don't know. It's my personal opinion. You might differ. But where I stand, if it's just a stream, someone talking shit, or a stream where they're reading you a lawsuit and they're giving their opinions on it, and it kind of like fails every time or whatever, like why the fuck are you? What are you paying for? Why are you? I mean, the $5 you sent them could have been $5 you spent on a tall boy of beer or something. I don't know, man. It seems like you could spend the money else in a better way. Be like, oh, Mr. Deadman, this stream's monetized. It's monetized for the ads. If Google's gonna put an ad on this fucking thing, can I get a penny out of that shit? I barely fucking do. You talk about this stuff, they hardly put ads on that shit. But if they do, hey, I'll take it. Whatever. I used to think differently. But, man, there's a lot of people. No, it's a sound. Look, there's a lot of people that have it rough right now. Out of a job or whatever. I don't know. Financially in a bind. And it's not the time, really, to be, like, dependent on super chats and donations. In fact, if anything, if you're doing these streams, it should be because you like to do it. You just spend time, just talk about what you want to talk about, maybe hanging out with the chat or whatever. Like this, that's what this is. Stop donating to Ralph, then, Deadman. You're right. I donated one time. I hope I could stop myself. I gave out money to DSP. Damn. Well, you helped his wrestling career, okay? I hope he won with that money. I hope he used the money you gave him to win those matches, man. Oh, God. Anyway, I thought this was a pretty fun stream. I thought it was pretty fun. And I guess the last thing I'll add is chain smoking cigars. I hope PPP has a job. No, so not wrong person. Jesus Christ. Maybe I've been drinking too much. I hope Surfer has a job. I don't think he does. He's dependent on government assistance, right? Canadian bucks. Okay. Well, I guess he's got to stick with the cheap cigars, which I can't really complain. I can't really criticize on that because I do have a batch of cheap ass fucking cigars that I use if I'm gonna be smoking like that. But then I have some better ones. But whatever. I'm just curious how long he's gonna keep that up. Cigarettes might be a better option if he's gonna be smoking that much. Oh, PPP. PPP drug daddy beating him. Didn't even talk about that. This is a Black Abyss. This cigar here. It's okay. I want to show you guys something. And I was going to do this before. Once I do this, it's game on. The gauntlet will be dropped. And the armistice, I guess, between Big Dog and I will be over. almost don't want to. I could feel it. But fuck it. It's out there on the Kiwi farms, and everyone's fair game, right? And he's a lookout now. Let's start with this. That is a face of a queer. That is a face that says, I got diddled by my dad and my uncle. That is a face that says, I like it up the butt. That's what that face is. That's that face. And you know it's true. Because, I mean, this is going to happen. Look at this. Look at this. Right on a Barney with his mouth open, waiting for cock. What is this signaling? Is this what it is? Is he signaling for something? Is he saying he likes little kid cock? Is that what he's saying? I mean, when he was molested as a little child, he probably doesn't think anything bad about, kids sticking their dicks in his mouth. I mean, why is it open like this? Why is this happening? What is this? Now, I said there might be a genetic component to PPP being a homosexual. Well, what is this? What is this? I'm telling you, PPP's father has homosexual tendencies. Just look at this. Explain this photo to me. If you saw this photo, if you saw this, what would you think? He's hugging his belly. He's hugging his gunt. The black twink rides the power bottom that is PPP's drunken dad. And like father, like son, PPP follows through and makes sure that he becomes a power bottom. He has to get himself a twink. Well, what better than the best friend you've had since forever, who's skinny? Look, they go back. PPP and SURFER go way back. Are you telling me that they haven't? Are you telling me that SURFER hasn't ride the big dog? Hasn't got on that gunt? I rode him like Faith. Oh, I bet he's better. I bet he does reverse cowgirl better, man. Now look at this photo. PPP staring at SURFER like, yeah, you know what's up. If I just say the words now, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But I said that PPP was molested as a child, and he probably. What happens is when it happens, you tend to return the favor, right? That's how they see it. It's fucked up the way I'm saying it, but that's how they see it. They see nothing wrong with it because it was done to them. They were a victim. They don't see themselves as a victim. They thought it was fun when their uncle and their daddy were molesting them or whatever. So when they see a kid they like, they do the same thing. That's why he wanted to go to space with his little kid. To pound him in the ass on the moon. Now, doing this, it's game on. It's game fucking on. Scorched earth mentality is enabled. Look, man, I said a couple streams back, I'm not doing this for friends. What did I say? A couple streams back, I said, oh, what the fuck did I say? Oh, that's right. Being nice is over. The whole being nice and kind and all that. It's my nature in a way. That's over. That's over on this. We're just talking shit and we're getting into it. The same shit, we're just going deep into it. Deep. Oh, fuck. Anyway. I'm just messing. But I'm not. You target my family. Well, I mean, I guess do the same. What the fuck, dude? It's on. It's on. Yeah, how long until Devin apologizes for the stream? That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Not this time. I mean it. It's game on, man. He did, and that's probably going to happen. The effort will be done. I mean, with what I do for a living, I honestly with what I do for a living, like if people did try to mess with it, like it's like they wouldn't even really care because the work volume is so high. It'd be like, who the fuck are you? What? Like, no. Whatever. Anyway. Yes. So, I showed you guys there is a genetic reason to believe that PPP could be a homosexual. And we know that PPP and Surfer have been living very close together for a long time. Surfer would even clean up his shit. PPP was dependent on Surfer for food and sustenance. I'm saying there's reason to believe that they were in a homosexual relationship. It's just there, guys. That stream that PPP did when he wore the fag mask. I'm sorry, the bundle sticks mask. I've said that, whatever. That was projection. That was him trying to pretend like he was leaning into the joke, leaning into the meme to own it. But he just revealed it all. Okay? I mean, PPP thinks you guys are plebs, that you guys are idiots, that you guys are moronic morons that just won't pay attention or do anything with it. I mean, why else would his asshole be waxed? Who waxes their asshole? Do you wax your asshole? No, you don't. You only do that if you want to make sure the ass hair doesn't get in the way from getting reamed. Which then really kind of messes my theory that PPP was a power bottom. Maybe PPP was the one who took the ass. Huh. Look up reviews to our friends and they let strangers in the chat break them up. Right? That is true. Oh, and that's something we didn't even touch on. The ego. Fuck. We're like an hour and a half into this. But the ego, man. You see that, man. E-fame. It's what they want. You see it. Don't pretend otherwise. They'll say they don't care. All right, then why do you stream so much? I mean, like, you stream because you like it. Because you like the attention. You like the interaction with chat. Be honest, you do. That's what they like. They like that. Some reason why I stream. Some reason like why a lot of people stream. They like the interaction. Some people just do it for the money. That's what they want. All right. This is good. I'm gonna have my apology video tomorrow morning, where I'm like, guys, I'm so freaking bipolar. I woke up and I felt regret and remorse for what I've done. I used to see him kind of like as a, not as a friend, but as a common, like, an associate with a shared target, shared enemy. Though he has a more personal reason to go after Ethan Ralph. I was just a former fan. That just got, I guess, pissed off by what happened to the kill stream. Jesus Christ, turned into a shit show. So in a way, you know, I didn't want to go so hard. But this is GUNTWAVE. This is GUNTWAVE. And we talk about and we make fun of people that do embarrassing things that have guns. So he's on the target. He's on this. Yeah, myself would be included one day. Sure, I guess. Never get a co-host. Yeah, never get a co-host. Never get a co-host. You don't need co-host, man. Just talk. Just talk. That's all you have to do. Like, co-hosts on internet shows, are they worth it? Chat full of scorn X's. That's what it is, man. This is GUNTWAVE. Alright, guys. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream now. You guys have a good one. And y'all take it easy. Oh, hold on. If I made anyone mad, I'm not sure if I made anyone mad. I'm sure I did. Maybe I did. It's okay. It's going to be okay. Because I'm going to move on and talk about somebody else. It's just what it is. And I'll still watch a PPP video or stream every once in a while. Might laugh at something he says. Be like, okay, that's funny. I mean, if it's more anime reviews, I probably won't care. You know, whatever. Wow. Just surprised, a lack of self-awareness. Oh no, there's a lot of self-awareness here. I made that clear here in the stream. I'm not spending $400 to live on a couch. I'm not living in a motel room paid for by my brother while my life is falling apart, and I'm doing anime reviews for, I guess, for money? What? Okay. All right. And everything I did is everything else that he would do to somebody else. It's good stuff, guys. Y'all take it easy. Have a good one. And remember, don't take this stuff too seriously. It's a bunch of internet retards, myself included. No one cares on the outside of this. Y'all have a good one.